Identifying and managing ESG risks and opportunities for CSRD compliance. Introduction. ESG risk, the environmental, social, and governance (ESG) issues that can significantly impact a company's financial performance and reputation, is a prominent subject in today's business landscape. Understanding ESG risk. Environmental, social, and governance risk refers to the potential negative impacts on a company's operations and value due to ESG factors. These risks include environmental impacts such as climate change and extreme weather events, social issues like human rights, health and safety or labor rights, and governance concerns revolving around corporate structure and executive compensation. The importance of ESG risk. Why should businesses care about ESG risks? The reason is simple. ESG risks can directly affect an organization's long-term value and financial performance. Moreover, ESG risks, such as those related to climate change or poor governance, can also tarnish a company's reputation, damaging its ability to attract investors, customers, and talent. Finally, regulatory bodies worldwide are increasingly mandating ESG risk disclosure and transparency, making it a compliance issue for corporations. Types of ESG risks. Environmental risks. These are risks related to the natural environment and include climate-related risks, waste management issues, and risks associated with transitioning to a low-carbon economy. Social risks. These include risks related to the workforce and community, such as health and safety concerns, human rights violations, and the consequences of a pandemic. Governance risks. These risks include executive compensation issues, corruption, lack of board diversity, and poor management systems. Mitigating ESG risks. Implementing a robust ESG risk management framework helps mitigate ESG risks and creates long-term value. Effective ESG risk management involves a comprehensive risk assessment process, proactive stakeholder engagement, sector-specific ESG considerations, and embedding ESG factors into business processes. Embedding ESG factors into business processes ensures that ESG considerations are not an afterthought but an integral part of the business. ESG risks and CSRD compliance. To comply with CSRD, organizations must incorporate ESG factors into their risk management framework and disclose their ESG risks and opportunities. Companies will need to follow a detailed double materiality process to determine which ESG issues are most significant to them. This framework can guide companies towards incorporating ESG factors into their decision-making processes, developing an ESG strategy, and ultimately, achieving CSRD compliance. Identifying ESG risks. Identifying ESG risks. Environmental, social, and governance (ESG) risks refer to the potential negative impacts that a company's operations or activities may have on the environment, society, and governance practices. To identify ESG risks, companies can conduct ESG assessments, engage with stakeholders, review sustainability reports, and analyze industry trends and best practices. Managing ESG risks. There are several steps organizations can take to effectively manage ESG risks. Conduct an ESG risk assessment. Develop an ESG strategy. Implement ESG policies and practices. Monitor and measure ESG performance. Report on ESG performance. By following these steps, organizations can effectively manage ESG risks, improve their environmental and social impact, and enhance their long-term sustainability and viability. Identifying ESG opportunities. In addition to managing risks, companies must also identify opportunities that ESG presents. Here are a few steps companies can take to identify ESG opportunities. Analyze industry trends and governmental regulations. Use ESG ratings and indices. Conduct effective stakeholder engagements. Review your supply chain. Adopt circular economy models. Invest in ESG technologies. Review your corporate social responsibility initiatives. Adopt a sustainability reporting framework. Capitalizing on ESG opportunities. Companies can leverage ESG opportunities to establish a competitive advantage, enhance stakeholder relations, and drive long-term profitability. The road to CSRD compliance. CSRD compliance is not a one-time task. It's a continuous process that requires companies to consistently identify, manage, and capitalize on ESG risks and opportunities. In conclusion, the importance of becoming CSRD compliant cannot be understated. By adopting a strategic approach towards identifying and managing ESG risks and capitalizing on ESG opportunities, companies can ensure a smooth transition to a more sustainable and socially responsible business model. Your next step on the CSRD compliance journey. Mastering the complexities of the CSRD and ESRS can seem like a daunting task. We know it might be overwhelming, but you're not alone in this journey. We're your ultimate guide to everything CSRD and ESRS, offering a rich collection of resources ranging from detailed guides and insightful articles to comprehensive courses and expert analysis. Visit the CSRD Compass today, and let's shape a greener future together. Thanks for watching. We look forward to welcoming you in the next one.